Hello there, my name is Tokyo Gorman and welcome to another first and last impressions video. Today we're going to be looking at a game that's been out for a while on the 360 as a part of the indie side of things. It's called Bloodrayne Betrayal. It wasn't a major release and it sort of snuck onto Steam without me noticing, to be honest with you, but I've heard good things about it, so I decided why not just do a video on it. If you like the look of it, do a video on it. That's my motto anyway. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a video. Got my moved into a new place, got a new sound mixer, trying to make things a little bit better sound-wise for you. So I've been playing around with that for a while. So there's going to be a ruck of videos coming out all at once. But feel free to ignore them. Most people do. Anyway, I think we should just jump straight into it. I don't see why we should bother arsing around anymore. Let's go. Play. The Brimstone Society has intercepted news of a vampire gathering, but mere soldiers are no match for the preternatural army. Desperate, they make an uneasy call for support. Here we go. First thing to say straight off the bat is I absolutely love the way this game looks. It's got a gorgeous art style, and I've heard it's a bit of a sort of hack and slash. So, oh, here we go, straight into it. No, got shot straight away. Right, button mash here a little bit there. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, so you've got the standard attacks with your sword, and you've also got a gun as backup, which is always nice considering I'm getting my ass kicked a little bit there. Anyway, let's get going. Not really much as explained in this, but I guess the moves list, again, is going to be described to me as we go. What are these talking about? The half-breed? Fuck you. Remind me again why we're working with her. Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck is that? Ah! Whoa. Right, right, okay. Let's get rid of that. But yeah, I mean, as you can... hang on. Number 2, skidding while I change directs quickly to skid. Okay. Oh, okay, I don't think that was what it was telling me to do, but there we go. But as you can see, I mean, so far it doesn't really given me an awful lot to go on, other than go on, time for you to get started. But yeah, I can't step into those lamps. But yeah, the visual side of things, I've got to say, it's an absolutely gorgeous looking game. I don't remember playing Bloodrayne years ago, but I remember it was on the PS1, I believe. PS1. And obviously... oh, here we go. Special move there. There we go. Eat that. Always nice to kick the vampires into the damaging light. Oh, here we go. I found a new way. It's like that move on Street Fighter. Did you ever see that? Where it was Chun-Li and you could just carry on stamping on the head. There we go. It's Chun-Li the vampire killer. Yeah, let's stop that. It's boring. No, stop! Ah, you missed me, you bastard. Yeah, it's very frantic. I'm not really getting much chance to talk you through what's going on, to be honest with you. Otherwise, I will get killed pretty fast. There you go, eat that, you bastards. But yeah, I mean, look at the visuals there. That is a good-looking game. Very cheap price as well. I mean, you can't knock the price. I think I picked it up for, I think it was £4. That was genius. That was genius. I'm nearly dead because I didn't jump. I must admit though, I did press jump. I'm finding the controls. There we go. I press jump again. It's not doing it. Finding the controls a little bit unresponsive, but an enormous hidden castle. Here we go. Anyway. Ah, shit, I'm nearly dead. Oh, fucking hell. This is ridiculous, mate. There we go. Alright. Well, I'm liking some of these moves. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sort of just button mashing at the minute, but are these guys on my side then? What's going on? How about... Oh, so they've called me in to get rid of these guys. Not a problem. I can do that. Oh, fucking hell. Oh my god. This is not going well. I am very nearly dead yet again. What does that do? Does that give me energy? Oh, hang on. I'm not really embracing, am I, the flowing nature that this game's trying to give me. Oh, there we go. End screen. Lovely stuff. Oh, just to move on to another one. Well, no variation in the enemies yet. I mean, I'm not going to use that as criticism. It's right at the start of the game. I am going to criticise the fact that to find out what's going on, I'd need to go into... See, transform. It doesn't mention that. What's that mean? Transform. Right button. Right, let's try that. Resume game. No, not doing anything. Oh, fucking hell. I cut him in half. There we go. Anyway, yeah, the one thing I will criticise about it, I lost my train of thought then for a second, is the fact that it doesn't really... it hasn't given me much instruction in regards to varying the moves. I'm just hitting buttons at the minute. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm not enjoying it, but... Oh, I'm dying. There we go. Time to start stamping on their heads again. Yeah, so I think a little bit more explanation, and not what it's so frantic. There's not. I can't really read messages they're putting across the bottom of the screen when they're consistently throwing these enemies at me. Because, as you can see, it's not exactly the easiest game unless you do this. Let's stop. That's boring. Really is boring me now. That's why I was doing that. And there we go, I die. I've got a feeling this is going to be one of those games for those sadistic types that love a massive challenge. Back to the days of the NES and Ninja Gaiden and things like that. Not for me, thank you. But the thing is, this is for me. I am weirdly like getting really into this, but I want to know. I want to make my moves a bit smoother. Stamp on the bastard. There we go. I want to make it a bit and a bit more fancy, and I'm not really being given the tools to do that at the minute. Oh, fucking hell, let's get rid of that. There we go. I have no idea how I did that then. There we go. That looked cool. And that's the thing. That is the thing. This game so far, in stark contrast to the last video I did, which was Chaos Domain. See, I even forget the name of it. It's got the visuals down. It's trying to hark back to old sort of scrolling fighters, but doing it a lot more... There's just a lot more fun to this. And it looks good. I mean, I don't harp on about that anymore, but it does look good. There we go, give me that bullet. Oh, I'm full. Right. Ah. Jesus, that stuff. Ah. There you go, chop his head off. Yeah, they're doing it a lot more successfully. You know what it reminds me of? There was a video I did for Dust and Elysian Tale. In regards to art style, it reminds me of that. And all that serves to remind me is how amazing the Elysian Tale game was. Because it was done by one man. Oh, look at that bit of skill there. It was done by one man, and this is obviously done by a team. To have this kind of license. Oh no, that looks cool. Yeah, I love the visual. Oh, whoa. Jesus. Yeah, I love the visual there. You know, that reminds me of like that scene in Kill Bill when it's just the silhouettes fighting. Can't see shit all, but it looks cool. And I love the lighting effect there when I fire the gun. Yeah, that's marvellous. I mean, so far, so good is all I can say about this. There we go, let's do the classic wall jumping. There you go, pick up that bullet. Perfect. Yeah, so far so good. I'm really enjoying it, actually. Like I say, a little bit more instruction just so I can... Maybe a little bit of enemy variation as well would be nice. I'm fed up of seeing these fancy Dans coming at me. They're not exactly scary. Ah, Jesus Christ, Gorman. Get together. Oh, shit. There we go, that's better. Stamp on him. There we go. Whoa. Yeah. There we go, get into me coffin. Yeah, there's something about this that's... I was going to use the word charming, but it's completely the wrong kind of word. But there's something about it that's... I like a lot. There we go. It's the words fail me, to be honest with you. Okay, so it's a lot like what I used to... I think this map, moving along the map, reminds me of those games on... I don't know, the Mega Drive, the NES, the SNES, where you'd clear a level, you'd move on. Things like Ghouls and Ghosts, things like that. Ghosts and Goblins, and Shinobi, things like that. You know, you clear the level, you move on. Let's have a look at Chapter 2 anyway. I'll clear this up, and then we'll call that the first half of First and Last Impressions. To be honest, this is where the enemy variation comes in. I'm glad I've stuck with it then. So yeah, like I said at the start of the video though, I can't use it as a criticism because I didn't know what was coming. I'm coming into it sight unseen really. It's kind of the point of the videos that I do. It's a cross between, if you haven't seen any of my videos before, please check them out. But yeah, it's kind of a cross between not just a first impression video, but looking at the entire game, which I will move on to do in the second half of the video. Oh, here come the Ponces again. Get him in his suit. Stamp on him. Stamp on him. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, I like that move. I don't know how I did that. Suck their blood with B. Okay. Oh, I see. Is that how I grab people? Okay, excellent. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but there we go. Oh my god! Enemies just swarming the screen. Shit, I'm in trouble. Okay, I've got to keep moving. Oh shit, I don't know what I'm doing here. A little bit of a fussy move, that is, flipping backwards. You sort of have to dash forward and then... And when there's enemies, yeah, like I was just about to say, when there's enemies all around you, you could just do it jumping rather than having to move a direction one way and then quickly jut backwards just to do that fancy flip. We'll see. Well, I'll give this this chapter one more go, and then I will leave you. I don't think there's any more conclusions you need from it, to be honest with you. It's a stage progression, hack and slash, bit of platforming. Nothing wrong with that. It's back to the classics. I mean, who doesn't love Ghouls and Ghosts? I mean, it's a tremendous game. Played it recently, actually. It's fucking hard, but it's a tremendous game. Yeah, let's just kill this knob. Eat that, you knob. Oh yeah, I could have just killed it. That would have probably helped, rather than just letting it produce those bugs. God, I'm slow sometimes. No one ever accused me of being good at video games. And if they did, they're talking out their arse. I just enjoy them. There we go. Let's try that fussy move again. It looks cool though. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm complaining about it. Maybe they tried a bit too hard, trying to make it look a bit fancier than it needs to be, but it does look cool. Especially when you finish it with a move at the end. Oh, those things. Frustrating. Oh, for God's sake. Yes. Slightly annoying. And there we go. This is the fussy move again. There we go. Up we get. But I'll tell you what's good about this game as well. You know, some of the AAA releases, which I will be doing a video of, some of the... I'm going to do a video for Watch Dogs and Murdered Soul Suspect, but it's all well and good. Not everyone can run them. I mean, I've recently bought a new computer that cost me a small fortune. And the games like this are what keep the PC platform going for me, because they're a lot of fun. Cost me £4. You know, if you're from the US, that's what? $2, $3, something like that. I'm gonna die to these electric... Why don't I just shoot them? There we go. Oh, that looked cool. I like that. I've just wasted all my bullets showing you, but I do like that a lot. Ah. Yeah, I got stuck on that wall grinding thing. Ah, back to this point. I think this would be a good moment to say arrivederci for this first part of the video, and I will continue to play, see if I can glean anything else that I haven't managed to get in the first, 17 minutes. So far, though, it's pretty self-explanatory. You don't need someone telling you what it is. It's a fun-looking... it's a fun game that's very cool looking, and based on, from what I can gather, quite a popular license. I was never into it, like I said, but you know, that means nothing. At the time, I mean, PlayStation 1 had a bunch of games I didn't play that I wish I had have done. But yeah, so far, this looks like a decent game that's certainly worth the money I paid for it anyway. If you can pick it up in any sort of sale, I'll say buy it. But I'm going to continue to play now, and I will be back with the second half of the video shortly. Bloodrayne Betrayal was definitely an experience that I appreciated. Unlike my previous video, Chaos Domain, this is how you hark back to a classic scrolling shooter, and at times this game was joyous both in its feel and presentation. There are issues with the game. At times it felt like the designers were trying to be a little too cute with the moveset, and it can make platforming an annoyance at times. The platforming can at times be further hurt by the graphical stylings of the game. Now, this game is a very good looking, beautiful game, but establishing foreground from background can be tough, but thankfully this issue does not raise its head too often. The boss battles are where the game comes into its own. They're very interesting and well designed, but can be too easy, and a little more challenge was needed at the end of the levels to make you feel like you've achieved something per level. All in all, this is what I look for in a retro-style scrolling shooter. It is a well-presented and fun, and although this should not affect my overall score, it was cheap to purchase. It was well designed, barring a couple of platform problems, and a penchant to be a little too cute with the moveset. It plays well and looks beautiful with its presentation. I couldn't help but feel that this was a lesser version of Dust and Elysian Tale, and Dust was fully voice acted and looked just as beautiful and designed by a single man. But that is not to say that this game is poor. It's a very good game. And like I said, for the price, I couldn't see me giving this a bad score. So I think it thoroughly deserves the final score of 7 out of 10. Right, guys, thanks for sticking through the video, if you've watched it all. Tried to keep this one a bit shorter because it does exactly what it says on the tin. It's a scrolling shooter. If you like them, particularly if you like the IP, definitely check this out, because, in my opinion, I had fun. It was fun, and barring a few minor issues that I had with the game, making it a bit more difficult at the end of levels to feel like the achievement of progressing through the levels was there, it was all in all a good game. Right then, yeah, thanks for sticking with me. Next one up will be either Watch Dogs or Murdered Soul Suspect, depending on how I get through that. I'm going to do a playthrough of Bioshock 1 to 3 as well, because I love those games. And I was playing Bioshock 1 the other day, and I thought it'd be nice to do. But yeah, thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.